Good morning, guys. Today is April 10th, 2017. I took a couple of days off last week due to school. It was just the last couple of days of my classes and just had some assignments to hand in and do some presentations and blah, blah, blah. Back again today, Monday. So excited to be back and excited to be at my desk and looking at some of the pre-market gap scan and I came across about three plays that potentially could show potential once the market open, but they all at the same time I have a strong feeling that most of them are actually going to drop. So let's start with so basically we'll be watching our intraday scanner to see if there's anything with volume popping up or anything with strong momentum and strong catalyst popping up intraday. But for the pre-market, we have CYTX to start off. Obviously, it is looking strong pre-market, but it has a float of a 5.4 million. So, sorry, no, CYTX has a float of the shares at 13.33 million. I looked up on Yahoo. There's no float information, so I don't know exactly what the float is. But I mean, it is low float because the share is about 13. So I'll probably say like 10, 11, 12 million in float, roughly. Could be less. But looking at the past chart history, it doesn't seem like it's a low float. It hasn't really had a day where it made some major moves. Like even on this day, when it had about 4 million in volume, went from close to 150 to 180, so just about 30 cents. So the reason I say that this one most likely is going to fail once the market open is because it's already gapping up. From it closed at 135 and it's opening, or 137, and it's opening probably near the 180 mark. So it's already moved about 40-45 cents pre-market. So because of that reason, I just feel like if it's already moved 45 cents and on any day, on any given day, even with lots of volume, it moves about 15, 20, 30 cents. Like over here went from 191 to 213, so about 22 cents. So just based on those reasons, I feel like this most likely will fall once the market opens, just because it's based on previous chart days, it seems to already has made it move. So most likely it's not gonna continue moving up. The next one we have is CETX. CETX has a float of 5.4 million, so low float, what we like to see. It had a press release out about receiving multi-million-dollar order from new customers. So obviously positive news. Pre-market high is 390. It is a good candle, so it could have potential. Back of the mind target is break of 4. Now the entry wise, I'm probably looking to enter this for the break of 380 for a push towards 4. But again, with this, it's not a very clean daily chart. Just because all these moving averages are right there that could act as strong resistance. But in the 350s, it potentially could be a good play if it holds that level, and then maybe I'll look for a ORB on this, so opening range breakout. What that means is I'll look for the 5-minute chart to see if it kind of hangs around a certain price level, and then once it starts gaining volume, starts breaking out of that range, then I'll look to jump in on it. So this again, it could have potential. Does have a really good news out. It is a low float. In the past, it has moved. I mean, this day, there was about 1 million. 1.7 million volume, went from about 593 up to 720. So more than more than a point move, and that's something even today, if it makes a point move, I can probably try to get 20 cents out of it. So that's the plan with that. We're always looking for stocks that do move more than 20-30 cents, because if it only moves 30 cents, it's very hard to be perfect and take away even 20 cents. It's very hard. So if you if a stock moves about $1 on a good days, or $2, $3, then that it has range. So if you can get a good entry, you can easily get about 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 cents, maybe even a point, depends on when you entered and how fast the stock is moving. So that's about it. ENRJ, I just kind of have it up there, not really interested in it because it's gapping up pretty It's closed at 38. It's around 72. It's already up about 87% on the day. Although it's right now it's pulling back. Most of this move right here that you guys see, it was from Friday. So it was after our Friday move. Now it's kind of pulling back pre-market. So I don't know. RSI is pretty high. With this, I just don't feel super good, although it's below the dollar. So I'm kind of watching it to see if it gets lots of volume and it breaks this dollar point. Maybe it can touch back this 120, potentially break it. But for the time being, I'm just kind of watching it. No specific trades or plan on this for now. So that's pretty much it, guys. I will be back once the markets are open. About 4 or 5 minutes to go, and then we'll pick it up from there, and then we'll go see what's happening. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, so the market's open. We're just watching CETX and CYTX. Just seeing, so CYTX is dropping. CETX, on the other hand, is running. So let's bring that up. We'll see what's happening here. We can potentially wait for a little pullback on this. Now it's looking weak. CYTX is still kind of hanging around. Oh, CETX, look at that pullback there. Not interested in it for now. We'll see what happens after. This again, I remember saying that this is already too extended. Not something we want to get into, so we can potentially just watch this, see what happens. We don't have to trade it if you don't want to. I'm just kind of keeping here, seeing what's happening. Nothing that kind of stands out right now. So yeah, both of these are basically weak. CTX and CYTX, and we'll see what's happening with tops. Again, not obviously this is not something we're gonna jump into, just because just been pulling back. It potentially turn around here, but we're just watching for now, seeing what's happening. So CYTX again is a bit choppy right now. Same thing with CETX. CETX just kind of pulled back from the 370s to the 320s, and now it's in the 330s. CYTX is seeing what's happening here. It's obviously a little tricky. We could potentially see red to green move on it, but it opened at 182. We could potentially see red to green, but it did go green, and then it got pulled back again. So we don't want to rush into anything. Just wait for the opportunities to come to us. I'll pull up CTX just to show you guys. So pulled up here. Obviously this is a low floater, but we have to be careful because this pullback here was pretty extended. So we don't want to get caught in that. CTX not doing much there. Now what I like about it, that it's hanging there, but what I don't like about it is that it's choppy. Like, I feel like if we do get in on the candle to make a new high here, this one right here, 184, I feel like it's just gonna get stuffed back in the 190s. I don't see it actually running. Even if it takes out 193, it's not something we would want to jump in on. Let's see. Oh, now it's, oh, okay, there you go. 5. Again, the only reason I'm staying away from it, guys, is just because pre-market I said that, hey, you know what, if this does start running, we still have to be careful because it's already too up from pre-market late's already too up. Although right now, as you guys can see, it's looking to look like it's gonna break the 2. I just see what happens here. We can always just watch a streak. We don't always have to take the trade. I actually can't even trade for long today. I gotta go help out my mom. So that's why I'm actually just recording the whole screen right now, just because I won't be around for too long here. I'm gonna dip out soon, and then I'll probably come back and see what happens, what's going on with the markets. Let's see if this pulls back here. This stock is obviously showing a bit strength, so we'll see if this pullbacks here and what kind of pullback it is. All right, pull back to the 5 EMA, or sorry, the 9 EMA. Just pulled back down to that 186 level. So CYC, as you guys can see, it did a daily high. The only thing is the spread right now. It's 629 to 645, so it's a little high on spread. So I don't know how. Oh, now it's running again. So CYC was just a chart setup. I had my alert on it to see if it comes down here, but again, with my time restriction right now, I just can't really take any trade because I gotta dip out here in about a couple minutes. I do really like this pullback here, but that's fine. So we're just, you know what, this surprised me. CYTX, I'm actually surprised that it's actually pushed through 2 and it's running, just because of the what I said pre-market about the past chart history doesn't look like it moves much. So if it's already gapping up, it might not have that potential in it, but as you guys can see, it is definitely running. CYCC again is running here. Could easily take out 7. I wouldn't be surprised. The spread is nice now, about 2 cents. Came tighter. So we'll see what happens here. CITX is at 202. CETX, this one right here is not doing anything. So CYCC and CYTX are the ones that are running. Let me see what's popping here. CYCC, CYTX, yep, tops moved, went to 68, so that's doing something. But again, that's just below a dollar, it's usually a little tricky. So it's pulling back. See how this pulled back to the 9 EMA, and then the first candle to make a high. Oh, look at this, CYCC just popped over 7. A great entry here at 685 on that 1 minute pullback. Right here, I'll show you guys. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. So right here, great entry point on that 1 minute pullback. But again, it is a little high price, so most likely with this, I'm buying 100 shares or maybe 150 max. So that is not the risk reward. I mean, it could instantly just drop 10, 15, 20 cents, 30 cents, right? Like how we saw in this candle, went up to about 680s and then back to 630s. So we always have that to be mindful of on these low float stocks with the higher spread. CYTX is pulling back again to the 9 EMA. I don't know if this is something that's gonna grind up all day, just kind of build this trend here. ENRJ is making some highs here, but obviously we're not gonna jump into it. That's pretty much it, guys. I have to leave. I think what I'll do is I will end this video. No, I'm sorry, there's no trades, there's nothing. I'll end the video after I come back from taking care of what I have to take care of. I will most likely just watch the markets and then see if there's a midday play or something around the 10, around 10:30 if something's setting up here. So CYCC was good, good to have it on the watch there. Most of the times nowadays what I'm finding is most of the times I'm looking at the right trades that most of the traders are trading, so I'm able to spot them. It's just a matter of fact in being prepared and ready to get in once it starts making its move. So that's pretty much it basically. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the video, but I'll probably come back. I'll be active on Twitter later, so we'll keep an eye out for it. Anyways, guys, CYCC, great play, great, especially on the break of 6 here. Amazing play. Anyways, guys, have a great Monday, and see you guys tomorrow.